Greetings, Rotary family. I hope this message finds you well and enjoying your summer. The month of August is Membership and New Club Development Month. As always, focusing on our members to ensure they're having a positive experience in Rotary is so important. As a matter of fact, recent research has confirmed that the single most important factor in membership satisfaction is the club experience. And what does that include? Well, that includes meeting enjoyment. Do your members have fun at your meetings? And does everybody feel they belong? It also includes confidence in club leadership. Your members want to know that they're given the opportunity to provide input and share their ideas. And they also want to feel that club leadership are making good decisions on behalf of their members. As well, personal growth opportunities. People want the ability to develop their skills, professional skills that can help them with their employment. Also, the opportunity for mentorship. Connections is also important to our members. People want the opportunity to develop valuable relationships with other members in their club. And lastly, meaningful service. Our members want to feel that we're doing service that's making a difference in our communities, locally as well as around the world. To learn more about membership resources and to ways to support your club, I am joined today by Rotary Membership Coordinators Louisa Horn from Zone 28 and Cindy Kish from Zone 32. So Cindy and Louisa, thank you so much for joining me today. I thought it would be great to have a conversation about membership and all of the resources and ways that you are available along with your teams to support our clubs. So as a Rotary membership coordinators, I know that you and your teams have so many ways to help our clubs with membership. How would you suggest they get started?
Well, the first thing they can obviously do is go on to the membership page at rotary.org membership page and get pamphlets, information about the club experience, surveys, and a lot of other just neat little tricks and tidbits. But I think the best thing that they can do is really reach out to us. I mean, Louisa and I are here as a resource. All of our assistants are here, and they each have different areas of expertise to help you with whatever your club needs.
Absolutely. People and best practices from others who've probably done whatever it is you're thinking of doing would be a great place to start, and we can help make those connections. And of course, the Learning Center, don't forget about that. There's some fantastic resources there that relate to membership, but also to leadership and other things that are going to be appropriate. So don't hesitate to look at those things either.
Thank you. And I know you mentioned best practices, Louisa, and I know with the experience that you both have, you have some success stories of some clubs that you've worked with in the past. So what are some best practices that you could share?
So we have a wonderful opportunity to listen to best practices and hear firsthand stories. The first Monday of every month, we have our monthly membership meetup, and you can find the Zoom link on the website. And there we are giving real data, real-time data from stories of clubs and districts that have had success stories. Whether it is a club in Long Island that was looking to gain new members and partnered with Cornell, and they're now harvesting oysters, and it's brought families along and tripled their membership in their club. So we're always talking about things that have happened, and not necessarily things that you can mimic, because obviously if you don't live next to the water, you can't harvest oysters, but best practices that you can turn into resources and ways that you can help your own individual club.
And we've done a couple of research projects that have looked at clubs that have been growing or districts that have been growing to just really identify what are the attributes of those. And you'll find information about those on the Zone website as well, because in our Monday meetups, we record those, and some of those stories are there, and certainly presentations about the attributes of successful and growing clubs. And really, just in a nutshell, it comes down to leadership in many cases. And we know that the growing and successful clubs have strong leadership that look at continuity and all of the things that we've heard before about the importance of having those plans in place. And then it's the club itself, the club member experience. Those two things go together. So if you have that irresistibility that we like to talk about, or a flourishing club, to have that, it's going to take looking at the attributes of the club itself, and it's going to take strong leadership. So there are lots of resources that we can help connect you with about those. And certainly the Zone website has many, many, many recordings that are great as a club meeting. We've done the recordings from the Monday sessions in sort of 20, 25-minute segments. So if you don't have a speaker someday, pull one of those up and I guarantee you'll get some ideas.
That's great. And I do love your membership meetups that you do each month. And I think the next one is on August 4th. And it is such a great way for people to just join, share ideas, exchange ideas, and learn from each other on ways to help with membership. You know, the last thing I thought would be beneficial to talk about today is there's a new North American Club Creation team that's been formed. And I wonder if you can tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we are so excited that the board is addressing membership in a different way. And one of those ways is by chartering this new North American pilot program for the Club Creation team. And that's a cadre of experts that Patrick Longano and Chris Jones have assembled to help your club and district identify ways to grow, mainly through companion clubs. You know, we've all heard of satellite clubs, and for some people, the word satellite was a little negative. But when it comes to a companion club, this is a club that's not necessarily going to leave. It's just a branch or an outreach of your current club that meets at a different time when your current members aren't available to do that. And the beauty of this creation is they'll help you with the paperwork. So many times people get stuck on what do I do? How do I do it? And they're there as a tremendous resource to walk you through step by step this program. It's a 4-step process that they have and mastered. Patrick himself has spearheaded and chartered 200 clubs. So he knows what he's talking about. And any of you can go right now onto your phone and go to your app store and look up Club Creation and download the app, and your club can get started right away.
And it's happening. It's happened in my own club. So I know that it's a process that is pretty easy for people to follow. And of course, you can learn more about that and any of the other things that we're talking about at the Zone event coming up in September in Winnipeg. And we strongly urge district membership chairs, the co-chairs of the new committees, subcommittees that will be part of membership teams in every district. We hope you're working on those. We encourage you to think about sending as many people as you can. We'll have a full day of activities, including Patrick and many other things related to membership that we'd love to see you at.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both for all of the great work that you and your teams do to support our districts and our clubs. And I really appreciate you being here today to share with us. So thanks and enjoy the rest of your day.